Hey traders, Mark here, PPT Trading Systems. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. We are wrapping up January, and January has been a month for the record books. And what I mean is, gang, if you're a new trader to futures, specifically oil futures, because that's what I pay attention to, January is a month that you should study and study. It truly showcases the power of belief in your trading system. So what I want to do is I want to walk you through January and do it kind of step by step here so that you can see really kind of what I've gone through from January 1st to now is the 27th. All right, so here are some system statistics for January. So I've had 11 days with qualified trades. I've had a handful of days that have had zero trades. So I didn't put those in here. I mean, I had probably 4 or 5 days that I just sat here and did not make a trade all day. So out of those 11 days, I've had 7 winning days and 4 losing days. You can see the average winning day is $440. The average losing day is $330. So that's kind of the bird's eye view, right? That doesn't tell you how I got from point A to point Z. So let's take a look at that. So if I had a perfect equity curve, this is what it would look like, right? Starting at 0, ending at almost a 14% return. And guys, this is after commission. Now, 14% is a phenomenal monthly return. My goals are a little bit higher than that, but I also cannot control the market conditions. And I urge you all to pull up a weekly chart of oil, and you can clearly see that we have had nearly doji bars each week so far in January. In fact, we're going on 8 weeks of almost doji bars on crude oil. So if I were to just take my current January return and annualize it, it's a 164% return for the year. That is a phenomenal return. Now, in our room, we shoot for a lot higher than that. But now let me take this a step further, and I want to show you how I got from point A to point Z and why it's so important to have belief in what you do. Here's my equity curve. So you can see January start out with a bang. I had 3 winning trades back to back to back. And then the next day I had a couple winners and a couple losers. And then after that, guys, I went on a streak here where I had 14 trades with only 3 winning trades. Now, here's what's really important about that. 14 trades with 3 winning trades, and I'm still above 0. What's that tell you? I'm managing my risk very aggressively. There's one thing I can control in the market, and that is where I enter the market and the way that I manage my risk. I manage my risk aggressively, and here is proof in that. I had 14 trades with 11 losers, and I was still green on the month. Okay, so then I started having a couple more winning days here, and then I had one day here where I had a handful of full losing trades. I was not able to cut my risk, and that's what you see right here. And then I just went sideways for a bit. Now, here's where the power of belief really comes into play. You think about the emotions of trading. It truly does kind of look like this, right? I mean, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride where when you're winning, you feel great. And when you can't get anything going, you feel a little beat down. If you don't believe in your system and you don't believe in what you're doing, how are you going to step up and just continue taking those trades? Because here's what you need to take a look at. If you just decided to stop trading in this area because just mentally you were just exhausted and you were just beat and you decided, I'm going to stop trading, you missed all of this. This is where all the money was made. This week, gang, in January, I made an 18% return just this week. Now, that's before commissions, but this puts me up almost 14% for the month. I still have 2 trading days left in January. That's Monday and Tuesday next week. I could easily get to 20%. But here's what the PPT community does, guys. We all lean on each other. We all talk ourselves through this. My students are in here trading this with me. These trades are called live, in real time. You see my actual executions. You see my actual trade management. And this community continues to grow. We have just a great community in here, great traders, people who are doing all their own back testing, helping out in any way that they can. And guys, truly, it's also become kind of a support group for new traders and even traders who are still trying to get their feet on the ground, who may be into their trading career a couple of years but haven't quite found what they're looking for yet. Come check us out. See what PPT community is all about. And guys, as I like to say, follow your rules and trade for cash flow.